Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. After last episode, when we got to level 60, I thought it was a good time to come back here and see if we could finally complete Mordirith's Fall. The reason for that is, one, we've now got our legendary weapons, which obviously means we've got more damage, which is a big issue we had. Second thing is obviously we're now 10 levels above the quest, even though it is a fellowship quest. And thirdly, due to being level 60, I have been able to give myself a few things to help out. So here we have 11 items in total. So I just sent this one earlier today. This is 10 luminous Edhelhan tokens, which give me a +5 hope for 40 minutes. And I think we get we get +7 or 8 dread, I think, in there. So that should lower that to 2 or 3 dread, which I think is our biggest thing. I did have one, I think, that was a bit better, except it required us to be level 66. This one requires us to be level 51, though, so that's pretty easy. And also, I upgraded our food. This is actually the best food I can get from me at the moment. There is no level 60 food. The only other food, I think, or the next tier of food is level 66. Again, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is the best stuff we can have at the moment. It's pretty good. I focused on the one that does in-combat power regen and morale regen, the highest of those in the 3 different tiers you had. So we have those, which are good, so I'll get those into my inventory. And also I just sent these over because I realized I came on here and I went, oh, we have level 51 jewelry, and I can quite easily make the this is actually level 56 jewelry, because the level 58, I don't have all of it, and it is single use, and the level 60 doesn't exist, and it's only level 66 from there onwards. So this is actually the highest I can crit and guarantee that we get. So we also have those, and at some point we will upgrade these. I just don't have the resources or the mastery or anything on my Taylor account or character that means I can actually do anything with this. But with this stuff, we should be getting, for example, we're losing a bit of vitality, but we are getting more power and morale actually out of it. We're probably losing a bit, but we do get will from some of these. We're also getting more agility, which is more damage. The rings, for example, vitality as a whole, as a stat, rather than just the morale regen. Also, the earrings are quite good because they give us a lot of fate. Fate being the thing that gives us in combat morale and power regen, as well as non-combat power regen. So let's go quickly put these on as we did last time, except I should probably get the right thing on. There we go. Necklace, and then the 2 rings as well. I just want to check the bracelets are the correct bracelets. Yep, they are. And that's good. Another thing we can do is go and quickly get our hobby gift of the day. Let's see what we're doing. 20% mount speed for 90 minutes. Not that good, but okay. Right. Let's go quickly sell some stuff. I also pretty sure I had another thing that I had to do before we started properly this episode, so I will hopefully think of that in the time that I sell off everything and get started again. Oh yes, I remember now exactly what it was. If we go into the LOTRO store this morning when I was doing stuff on LOTRO in the morning, I got myself some more turbine points. I think before I did a little bit of the turbine point farming, I was around about 740, so I got what is that, like 230 turbine points, and that allows us, at the moment, there is a sale on the storage, or in this case, inventory slots, as well as some other things such as vault storage, share storage, wardrobe space, which I really do need to get, though I'm a bit hesitant considering I don't want to ruin my TP amount again, as well as some monster play stuff. But I thought we have enough at 780 to get 3 more slots, which is 15, which is another row of this inventory a lot, because these are 5 by 15 at the moment. So I'm going to go quickly buy 3 of these, if we can. These are going to mean that I'm going to get, 3 emails being like, hey, you just bought a thing on LOTRO. So hopefully everything works out there. But yeah, we'll basically have a lot more space. I'm running out of space, not just on this character, but on other characters as well, because my vault space is, also a bit of an issue. And it's actually, I think, probably cheaper. Actually, no. I was about to say it's probably cheaper to buy inventory slots here, but it's actually 15 slots, I think, on the vault. In fact, we can quickly check. Is it 15? Yeah, add 15. So it is actually cheaper to get the vault things, which I will be doing eventually. But now we will have 15 extra slots. Means we get a bigger bag, which is nice. And we have 190 turbine points left. And, yeah, it just means we have, like, you know, 30 plus whatever this is, extra slots, which is really, really useful, especially when I'm farming stuff. Now, let's get on to this quest and see if we can hopefully complete it this time. Good. The only thing I'm worried about slightly is my sword isn't the greatest at the moment because I haven't had enough, really, XP to throw into it for it to be at max DPS, but we'll have to see how it goes. So I'm going to go quickly get to the quest, and hopefully everything works out well. In fact, he is right here, so let's travel now. We have this, we have our food. If everything goes to plan, this should be the last time we ever have to do this, hopefully. We've heard this a million times already, so I'm just not really gonna... Normally, I would edit and oh god, make sure that I'm not talking over this, but we've heard it enough times, so... Right then, so third time we've been doing this. Hopefully we don't die again. I'm not going to use this yet because, well, just generally we're not being have any dread cast on us, and really the only thing we're having issue with is the end against Mordirith. Now, I've also been reading up on the battle. I also used my main to do this battle without any hope stuff for it, whatever, and that was a bit difficult. I went down to 3,000 health with inspiration on a level 83 account or character with this, so I think our best bet is this this stuff here for the hope. So hopefully this is the last time we have to do it. We have 10 of these, so we in theory have 10 tries. Each of these do 40 minutes, and I'm really just hoping we can get past this, because once we get past this, it should be hopefully fairly easy to get on to the next. I think there's one more quest after this potentially, and as soon as we do that, we can go into Moria, because that's actually the next place we need to be going, because this should be the last book. Book 8 should be the last book of Volume 1. We've started Volume 2, technically with Mines of Moria, when we got our Legendary, so yeah. And as I said, I've also been reading up on this and doing, you know, I redid it so I can sort of see how it works, because, you know, understanding how the, sort of, how Mordirith works is a very big thing for this, so that's one thing I made sure I did, is, you know, we can only basically damage Mordirith when Mordirith is on the ground, and we have to get Goladir in order to do that, and Goladir won't do that until the, is it Lorniel's ghost is disappeared. However, sometimes you can do damage to Mordirith, so, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, carry over or whatever, but, as you can see, we are starting to get 6 dread here, so, yeah. That makes me a bit worried, because I feel like we normally go down to about there-ish, which, if that's 6 dread, what on earth is that? But this is the highest amount of hope stuff we can get at the moment, so I'm having to hope, that it works. I really, really have to hope. But, yeah, we should be okay, I'm thinking. If not, we have multiple other attempts. I'm going to be a bit more focused this time, because last time I don't feel like I was 100% focused on Mordirith's enemy battle part. But before we get into this, we can start eating. This lasts for 15 minutes, so hopefully everything's fine. These are the superior versions as well. I made sure that I critted them, so I'm going to start eating this now. This definitely shouldn't make us last for 15 minutes, or yeah, this shouldn't last for 15 minutes, hopefully. I'm not thinking. And, oh, I should have also brought fortifying food. Is this any fortifying stuff? Might, and that adds vitality, so I'm actually going to enjoy a snack of this. And how much dread are we getting at the moment? 9 dread, so this will actually put us to 4 dread. So, let's just do that. That'll put us up to 15k health, which is good. Hopefully this works. Is this Lorniel? Yeah. So, Lorniel's ghost will appear, and that's kind of our cue to really focus on defeating that, because he will sort of, you know, be on the ground like this, and that's not good. So, yeah. If we lose this one, at least we've cut out a few of the potential reasons. Like, it's not, oh, we're not doing enough damage. In fact, it might be if we're doing a lot of melee damage, but it It's probably potentially an armor issue, or it could be this other sword, or it could be that I haven't done enough stats onto other things first. It completely depends. It could as well potentially be the fact that on my main, even though I struggled without the hope, I have my entire hotbar down here in a very different order because of the way I'm leveled on that at the moment. So, yeah. See, we just did damage then, so what I think our priority is probably Barbed Arrow. Barbed Arrow is a good choice, because with Barbed Arrow, it's going to slow down... Oh, was it melee that only does damage? Was that a thing? I think... Didn't we say at one point that melee was the only thing that damaged while he was up? Which is a bit of an awkward thing, because a lot of our stuff isn't melee. As I said, Barbed Arrow is a great choice, because if you see up here, this one here, it should... Well, we're not as high a level as we are on other things. See, this is where it's good. Oh, no. See, he went down for a moment. But, with a higher level character, which is, again, why I've got my hotbar on my main, different to the character I've got here, we have the fact that we can... Oh, we're doing actually a ton of damage now. So that's good. I need to heal. That's my only thing. Maybe a potion will help a little bit. Barbed Arrow, get him away from me, sort of thing. Yeah, I think we've got this. Because he's down to 17k. Only worry is we're at 2k now. I will pop a regeneration potion first. Just to get us through this. We just have to get Lorneal down. Get away from him. Come on, Golder. Do your thing. We are so close. If we die here, I'm going to be fairly upset. But when we get later with this character, we will luckily have the ability to... Here we go. Here we... Oh, no, not so much. Oh, no, here we go. There we go. There we go. We finally defeated Mordirith. Fine. But when we get to high levels, that will actually... Barbed Arrow will do a minus 40, I think. But there we go. Finally. Oh. The prep was worth it. Finally. Finally. I'm so relieved. Finally that this happened. Again, I think the biggest issue is Reflected. Reflected 2,105 shadow damage on the morale of Tarvelard. Scored a critical hit with Barbed Arrow Mordirith for 1,060 common damage on morale, and then Reflected again. But I also was able to heal myself. But let's pay attention to what's going on here. In fact, we will, you know, make sure that it's actually a viewable thing. Yep. Coward. Right. So let's get out of there then. Everything back on. We're gonna just have to wait for a bit. That is this quest basically done now, so that's good. And then we got Sarah Oakhart. Or Sarah Oakhart. However it was supposed to be pronounced, but... Actually, we can close our inventory down. We didn't even get much out of this thing. Not really. And then there's the second time we've been dazed / rooted. Stunned, yeah. She's gonna go steal that thing, which is annoying, and run away. What's it called? The Palantir. It's gone, there's no way to follow her. Nope. I feel that we shall hear from that old woman again sooner than we would wish it. Yep. Either way, though,
be of service.
Let's finish this quest. Let's get out of here.
The gift of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, renewed Golodyr's spirit, and with the sword he avenged the death of his daughter. But though Mordirith was weakened, he was not destroyed, retreating to nurse his hurts and plot revenge. How will this help us in our struggles? Will Sauron maintain control, or will another power claim Angmar?
Right, that was alluding to a few things there. We'll see, obviously. But for now, we will get through here. We will be able to complete this. Did we choose, or did we say what we wanted to do this? Foe of Mordirith. Is that better than our thing? No, it's not. I know we get Vial of the Swirling Waters. However, we do have Token of the Hornberg on us right now, which I also forgot we ever bought. But I guess when I originally looked here, this was probably better than the armor I had at the time. That's probably why I wanted it so much. But right now it's not. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to go for Bane of Mordirith, because I think it's probably the most expensive. Even though I'm probably going to throw it away, most likely I'd like to do that. And here we are, talk to Aragorn in Rivendell, Chapter 6, Watchful Eye. So what I'm going to go quickly do is, because we can complete that straight away, I'm going to go to Rivendell, talk to Aragorn, and see where things lead us. Right then, here we are. Let's talk to Legolas, because we actually need to. For a while we have been meaning to go talk to him, and that actually allows us to do that, because those are our class deed stuff. It allows us to actually start those deeds properly, and let's now talk to Aragorn. Let's choose something. I don't know, is this sword, that's not even better than anything we have. That's not either. So again, are we going to choose the most expensive? I guess we are.
Greetings.
And Book 9. Okay, so we're not actually into oh, but is Book 9 the actual foreword? Okay, so right, to finish this off, this bit off, the foreword, I think is literally the epilogue part. Let's go talk to Gandalf quickly, because again, we can complete it quite quickly, and I'm thinking, I don't think there is part of a book 9. I think Book 9 is literally just the foreword, and then we go on to Volume 2, but we will have to see. Either way, depending on how it goes, we'll talk to Gandalf, and that'll be the end of the episode. Right, we are here on December 24th, a bit in the future, but let's go talk to Gandalf. Okay, and finish that. Oh, and there is actually a Book 9. So we will choose that, but we will not complete it for the moment. That is going to be for a future episode. But for now, we have made Mordirith fall. Obviously, we didn't defeat... Well, we defeated Mordirith, but Mordirith isn't dead. Mordirith escaped, sadly. But in the next episode, we'll probably go talk to Golodir, because that's the next quest. And we also just got 20 turbine points, which is pretty good. Because we have now completed a deed, which, well, I guess it's going to be incompleted, which is here, Shadows of Angmar, 20 turbine points, and Tarvelard, a light from the shadow. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye-bye.